just came back from Costco and Giant, and I figured I'd show you guys just like an overview of the things that we picked up, even by not having like a meal plan or anything. We typically get like the same things every single week, and then I just kind of remember like the recipes that I make with the ingredients that I use. So yeah, let me show you guys like what we ended up getting. So at Costco, Noelle liked these chocolate, I guess, croissants, so I ended up getting those. We always get some kind of juices. I picked up these collagen peptides. I was using the same ones, and they're all gone, so I just picked up another thing of it. The rotisserie chicken is absolutely ginormous. And also some chicken noodle soup because today it feels like it's negative 20 degrees. Some of these Core Power drinks, and then we got some salad stuff I picked up. I used this for like my oatmeal, some more juice, peppers to snack on, berries for my oatmeal, mozzarella, string cheese. Matt likes to eat string cheese, and so does pretty much everyone else. I like this type of fettuccine. It's like a homemade almost fettuccine, or they also have spaghetti and linguine as well. I'll probably make some like chicken Alfredo because I ended up picking up grilled chicken strips last weekend from Costco, so I'll probably end up doing that. And then since we're doing the Alfredo, going to put some broccoli in there. First, when we went to Giant, I ended up getting the chicken noodle soup here because they were buy one, get one free. And then I saw like the huge tub at Costco, so I just ended up getting more because it is freezing. I only picked up one meat because I still have a lot of meat that is actually frozen. So I think I'll make this for dinner tomorrow in the crock pot, and then just some dips, more of the tzatziki I put in my salad. This street corn dip looked good. I also put this in my salad too. I don't know why, but I just like how it tastes inside of the salad. And then just like some veggies and fruit. I also got these for Noelle as well, and then some shrimp for like an easy meal during the week. That's all I got this weekend. So not even having like a meal plan in mind or anything, but typically when you get the same things, you kind of remember, I guess. And then you can just like kind of mix and match your dinners. And yeah, I'm gonna go put this away. So I am currently making myself some late lunch. I was on the treadmill for a little while. I only did 30 minutes. I wanted to do an hour, but I started getting kind of hungry because I kind of pushed lunch a little further back because I did run an errand earlier. So anyway, I'm making myself a late lunch before I start dinner a little later. And my go-to lunch recently has honestly been salads. So for my salad, I usually throw in the little leaf butter lettuce, and then I do red peppers, mini cucumbers. I got some of this stuff as well. It's like chopped salad kit, and I just throw a little bit more of kind of like the super greens. If you go to Kava, you know what super greens are, but it just gives you a little bit more of, I don't know, lettuce. It has escarole, endives, broccoli, cauliflower, feta cheese, or you can put feta cheese, which I do later on, radicchio, carrot, and red cabbage. So it gives you a little bit more than just like butter lettuce. So I'll just put that on, and then I do the Just Bare chicken bites as my protein. I've been mixing it with tzatziki, honestly, and I kind of like that because all the other dressings are like hurting my stomach. So I'll just mix it with some tzatziki, and then I usually also do some like roasted corn, and I have been adding a sweet potato for like carbs to my salad, and I got avocados for my like good fat. So that's pretty much like all I've been doing for lunches, and I honestly could have like the same exact breakfast and lunch every single day and I would not like get tired of it. So that's why I just like started doing the salads and like kind of adding as I go. So I'm just going to quickly make my salad, and then I'm going to eat a late lunch. So yesterday and today has been actually like pretty nice outside. Nice, I say, like sunny and not below zero. It's been like in the 30s, I think. So we took a walk earlier as well, just to like get outside, because like I mentioned in like my speech, I guess, earlier, like the only thing that literally keeps me sane while working from home is actually like getting outside at some point and getting like fresh air, because every single day, especially during the winter time, ends up being like Groundhog Day over and over again. I think the dogs need to go out. Give me 1 second. And just quickly, the sweet potato that I actually put in my salad, which is like really quick to cook, instead of like having to peel all the sweet potatoes and whatever, is this like microwavable one. So I'll put that in real quick. I think it's, whoops, I think you only put it in for 8 minutes or something. Yeah, 8 minutes. Oops. Put that in. Anywho, what I was saying, oh, and this is the tzatziki that I was putting in, and this is the feta. Actually, if you have been to Kava and obviously get like their crazy feta and the yogurt dill and crazy feta are just like my favorite. So anything that I can like put that in just tastes so much better. So that's why I got this like tzatziki stuff. Anywho, so yeah, since I like gave you guys an update with how I've been feeling, with like the winter blues, I guess you can say, just with all of the being non-energetic and having no motivation. Somehow I think this has to definitely do with the weather, especially being like now sunny and like less frigid outside. We still have snow for sure, but oh, you know what? And also, I think I mentioned this in my update as well. When I looked down at my watch the other day and I saw that I only had like, sorry, my sweet potato's like yelling in there. When I looked down at my watch on my steps and I saw that at like, I think it was like close to 2 o'clock, I only had like 1,000 something steps. Something just like, I don't know, like made me, like sparked in my head, and I was just like, absolutely not. I have been very lethargic, obviously, and I just said, no, I can't, like, I cannot do this to myself, because I feel it, like, I feel it everywhere. I feel it mentally, I feel it physically, and I just don't want to do that to myself. And I know that the only thing that works for me, that I really like doing, is walking. And I was working out, like, you know, prior to the snowstorm and stuff, but nothing gets me like more excited, I guess, than just walking for whatever reason. I don't know. It's almost like if you can call it like a gateway drug to working out or whatever. That's how I just like think of it. So I have been making it a point since Monday to get on the treadmill at least for an hour every single day. Now, I am trying to, for the life of me, I cannot wake up before, or like physically get up before 6:30. And I've been trying so hard, but in my head, I'm just like, if I want to actually work out, I need to do it from like 5 to 6 a.m. because like Noelle will get going to school before 7, so I usually like make her something quick for breakfast or whatever, and you know, get like her going. So I can't really like do that like during 6 to 7. So I want to try to do it like 5 to 6 a.m., but I'm just not that, I'm not like an early person like that, so it's just really tough. If you have any tips on getting up and working out 5 to 6 a.m., and I've heard all of them, like put your alarm on the other side of the room or whatever, or put it downstairs where you're working out or something, like I will just not do that because it just does not work for me. And I know that like working from home, I think to myself like, well, I'll have time to do it. You know, if I'm done with something, I'll just like hop on the treadmill or whatever, so I'll have time to do it. So what's the point of getting up between 5 and 6? But I have noticed that there's a lot of stuff going on and that I have on my plate, and I just can't get to it all. And then every day still feels like Groundhog Day for whatever reason. And I just need like something new and exciting, and maybe like working out between 5 and 6 a.m. is that new and exciting thing, who knows, so that I can have more time in like my afternoon, you know, to do other things that are on my list, rather than like, you know, sitting there at 2 o'clock and being like, oh shoot, I don't have enough steps. So yeah, that's what I did. I went on the treadmill like for 30 minutes. I couldn't do anymore because I was like getting hungry. So right now I do have 10,013 steps, and that's only because I also took the dogs for a walk earlier. I took them for a walk earlier, so they got their walk in. Hopefully we can get out for another walk, but if not, I'm going to hop on the treadmill again later on today. So yeah. Anywho, my lunch is almost done, so I'm going to go ahead and put it all together and yeah, go from there. Oh, the one other thing that I wanted to mention, because I like keep thinking about it, is obviously with the weather. I'm just thinking like to springtime and the summertime, and I'm like getting really excited to like do something on my deck just to kind of like revamp the space out there along with like all the other projects. But I don't know, it just like gets me excited for the springtime to think about like redoing that space, and then being able to go out there and enjoy it. And I'm just so looking forward to those days. Not so much the heat, like 100-degree days or anything, because I cannot like deal with that, but at least like the spring type of weather. So I'm really looking forward to it. So this is my salad. The only thing that I did not put in here is the roasted corn. I just did not feel like taking out a pot and like dirtying it up, especially if we're going to have dinner soon. So I just like skipped that part. But yeah. Today is Thursday. I haven't actually like picked up the camera since last week. It's just been a, I don't know, low energy, low motivation couple of days. And I definitely know like why. Various reasons. Obviously not just the snow or anything, but womanly things. So I feel like I am really affected in my like second half of my cycle. Definitely with like mental, not clutter, maybe a little bit of clutter. Just like it's draining, like mental draining or something. And then today, I got my period today, which is obviously good. And already like I feel so much lighter, like mentally, physically. Yeah, I have cramps, but I am just feeling a lot better though. It looks like I slept good too, and that's another thing. During my second half, I don't usually sleep very well. My HRV like is very low. I have tons of like wake ups that I kind of don't even like realize that I'm waking up, but somehow like my body like wakes up or something. I don't know. So yeah, I definitely feel a lot lighter today mentally. I tried to very much so get through the last like couple of days, because last week was, it wasn't it wasn't a bad week, I would say, last week, because the week started off with me like having not so much, energy, but then, I got on the treadmill, I went for a walk like every single day, and that seemed to help. So that's what I started off with this week as well. But no matter like what I tried to go on the treadmill, or we did, I think, go for a walk outside once or twice so far this week. And it was okay, but I don't know, it just felt very hard to do. So I knew it was definitely like my cycle. So I'm glad that I am finally over the second half, and I can start to feel a little bit better with that. I definitely have to start taking, I have vitamins that I usually should take for this, because I went to a functional medicine doctor, I think it was 2 years ago now, and she gave me way too many supplements. But the main ones, I don't know, I kind of take them like here and there or whatever. So I should definitely be more diligent in taking my supplements, because my second half definitely affects me a lot. Today I have like a 3-hour workshop at work, which I am actually running and hosting. It's from my what I do. So I'm hosting a workshop so that everyone is aware. And then after that's done, I'll probably take a longer break because I'm not going to have a break during that 3 hours. So I'll probably take like a longer break or whatever. But just some updates, I guess, from like last week. I ended up changing some of the layout in my living room. I just took away the cabinet on the wall here because I did like a ChatGPT mock-up, and I think I showed you guys, but instead what I wanted to do is put up a like gallery wall there. So I ended up going to Home Goods a couple days ago and getting some like frames, and the excuse me, the picture frames, or not picture frames, picture hooks are supposed to come in today from Amazon. So I will do that gallery wall probably today because I want to get it up. And then what else? Yeah, I just changed the layout a little bit. And then actually that black cabinet I did end up putting in to the dining room. And I think what I'm going to do, which I've been really thinking about, I just haven't gotten over to get like a paint sample because I was researching what paint to go with because I really want to do the white in those two dark rooms, and I think my living room as well. I think I told you guys this last time, but I haven't gotten over to get a paint sample. So I think I want to do that probably today since I'm going to take like a longer break. I think I'm going to go with Sherwin-Williams Snowbound. I might get like another sample as well of some other type of white, but yeah, that's the white that I'm thinking about. And the sort of island that I have here in my kitchen, originally, like when I got this, it was supposed to go in the middle between like my counter on the left and then my refrigerator on the right, but it doesn't fit. So I just ended up putting it here, but I don't know, I'm just like not feeling it anymore either. So I think I'm going to change that out today because I did end up also getting a light fixture above me, a new one, because we have to like start changing these lights like in this house. They're like not my style. So I did end up getting that, and that's coming today. So I want to change that out. And then while we're changing that out, I want to change the table. I think I'm going to go back to my circular table. And I did like a ChatGPT mock-up as well. So I really liked how that looked. So those are like the only things that I've kind of been looking to do so far and kind of doing while I felt like mentally drained, basically. This weekend is Valentine's Day, so I think we're going to my favorite store, of course. It's called Cocalico Creek in Lancaster, and I have a gift card that Matt got me for Christmas, so I will probably end up using that. So I'm kind of happy that we're going to the store. But I'm not sure if we have anything like dinner plans or anything yet because they were calling for snow, I think like a week ago, and I think the weather has changed. So the weather has definitely gotten warmer, and it looks like it's getting warmer day by day. I saw like in the 50s for I think like next week sometime. So the snow is very slowly melting, and I'm very happy about that because I am just not a snow lover, and if I never saw snow in my life again, I would be fine with it. So yeah, those are pretty much all of the things. I'm just gonna finish my breakfast, finish my coffee, and then I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. The other thing that I forgot to tell you guys, while giving like some of my updates, is even though I had definitely low energy, like low mental energy for the last couple of days, I did actually start going through like some of my cabinets and drawers, mainly upstairs. So I've been like
kind of, what do you call it? Organizing, purging. And I went through already the cabinets in here in the bathroom. I still have to go through the cabinets or the medicine cabinet, like with the mirrors that I have in here in this bathroom. That's probably next, but I also did Noelle's bathroom, the cabinet or the whatever the vanity cabinets or whatever they are in her bathroom and her room. She has to go through her like closet with all of her like skincare products and stuff in order for me to like figure out what needs to get organized in there, because I know she doesn't use like half the stuff in there and it's just like a complete mess. So what my plan is to, I guess this year, since I'm kind of seeing like everyone and their mother organizing and purging everything, maybe it like rubbed off on me or something. So I started doing it on my own. But yeah, I think that's what like my goal is for this year, because we've been here 4 years and just accumulated a lot of junk. So I want to go through like every cabinet, every single drawer, and get rid of things. So things I'm not using, just obviously just get rid of them and whatever. I did actually go through my closet too, and I took out a lot of stuff in my closet. And I think I'm going to have like in my area a yard sale with all of my clothes during the summertime. So like I can like get rid of, you know, the clothes in there. And what I'm thinking is, for obviously the yard sale and selling the clothes and stuff like that, I want to, whatever I make out of like that money, I want to like donate it. So I will pick like a donation place or wherever I want to like donate it. What we did during the holidays is donated to the ASPCA. We like went in, bought like a bunch of stuff for the animals, and like donated a bunch of stuff. So maybe I want to do that again. I'll figure that out. But in any event, I did my closet, and then did I do downstairs? I can't remember. I don't think so. So I think my main focus is gonna be like working my way from top to bottom. But the two other like really big areas are the attic and the basement, and that I need help with because there's just way too much like junk that has accumulated up in there, and it's just like way too much for me to go through on my own. So and a lot of it's not mine, you know, either. So Matt has to like go through it, but that'll be last, the basement and the attic. So we can get like some kind of like purging and organization like in both areas. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing with like organizing and purging stuff for the last couple of days. And it kind of like takes my mind away from like being mentally drained, I guess. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to add.
Okay, just a quick Thursday outfit of the day. I have been wearing these Vitality sets that they came out with I think like two drops ago. Oh my goodness. They came out with like a green color, a brown, like a maroon type color, and then this blue. The only color I did not get is the brown because I just have like way too much brown stuff and I wanted more color in my closet. So anyway, I've been wearing more of the like sets as I get dressed in the morning because I want to hop on the treadmill, and wearing like putting one on basically will make me go and take a walk on the treadmill or something, or work out or whatever. So that's why I've been wearing it. And then this sweater is from Aerie. I think I got it like during the winter time. Actually, it was like before before the holidays, so they might not have it anymore. And then my slippers, I ended up getting new slippers because somebody ended up eating them finally. And then these are from Target. So yeah, that's just the quick outfit of the day, very low key. Planning to get on the treadmill just to help my mood today. So it'll be just a low-key type of afternoon after I sit on this 3-hour workshop. So yeah. So this is what I ended up doing to this space for now, because over here I have like my frames that I'm going to do a gallery wall over here with. So that picture will not be there anymore. I'll probably end up putting it somewhere else. And then this is just here temporarily as well because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. But I think I'm going to get rid of this and then put like 2 chairs or something here with like a little table in between, something like that. I don't know. I want to put the gallery wall up first. So let me show you some of the frames that I ended up getting. So they're all like a, I don't want to call it gold. I don't even know what this color is, but something in the gold family. So I ended up getting 1 gold, and then this is actually from a different frame. Another gold piece. The rest of them are like a, I don't know, oak color maybe. So yeah, most of them are just like wood tone for the rest of them. So these are all of the ones that I ended up getting the other day. And then the biggest one is like this thick, yeah, it's like a really thick border here, and it has like a little bit of a I don't know what this is called, but yeah, it's not like sitting all the way up front, so I liked it. And I think I might run to Home Goods maybe today after I am finished with my workshop to see like what kind of frames at my local Home Goods, because I ended up going to a Home Goods about like 45 minutes away from me, because my local Home Goods like never has anything good in stock, but I still want to check to see if they have anything possibly today. So maybe I'll shoot over there just to see like what they might have in stock. Yeah, so those are the frames, and then I will try to put them on today. I'll try to make some time in the evening to do that. I wanted to show you guys, I replaced the lighting in our kitchen to something different because I'm kind of starting to work on the space. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what we changed it into. So let me do that. Okay, so I got this pendant light. It actually, it has a cord that's really long, and then it also came with a chain that's like pretty long. But like I decided to just put it in my kitchen because I want to make this like into like a more warmer, cozier space, because it has so much like dull gray, you know, tones in it that I just don't like how it looks. So I'm trying to warm it up a little bit. So this light is from Target. I will put the link in the description if you guys want to take a look at it. It is massive. It is so big.
First, you have to tell me where you are. Go to privacy settings. Select location search.
So this light is very, very large, but that's okay. So anyway, what I'm planning to do, I'm going to probably take the table out, and I have a round table that I refinished when we first moved in, so I'm going to put that back probably right underneath of the light to make it more of like a breakfast area, and then I'll probably get a rug or something and Then for the sliding glass doors, I'm just going to add some curtains there. I'm going to add the curtains first to see how that looks, because I also thought of adding like those bamboo blinds. They're very expensive though for sliding glass doors. So I'm going to add the curtains first to see how I like that, because in the summertime, since we are a south facing house, this like kitchen will get so much light as well. Like our house has like no tree cover at all, so we get sun like all day, and it just like comes through this door a lot, and there's like no way to cover it. So I think I'm just gonna do curtains first and then see how I like the curtains, and then think about the blinds, and then also I'll probably do some blinds on that window as well. But yeah, this is how the light came out, and it is dim. Like I have a dimmer on it as well, so this is on one bulb, and it's on like the highest setting right now. I could get a higher lumen bulb, I think Matt said, and make it more brighter, but I will decide that in a few days. So far, I kind of like the warmth that it gives off. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm planning to do with the space. Please excuse like all of the mess and stuff. We just went like food shopping, and it has been raining outside, so the dog's paws are getting like muddy or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna work on this space this week, and also one other space. I want to show you guys that as well. Okay, just excuse this for just a moment. So I ended up putting the gallery wall together, and this is what it is looking like so far. So this is actually a closet organizer for Noelle's room, so just don't pay attention to that. But we put it together today, and I have to get it up in her closet. But I will probably do like some seating over here or something, and then move the lamp that's over here like on the other side, something along those lines, but maybe like some seating over here instead. And then I'm gonna get rid of that black cabinet. But yeah, this is how the gallery wall came out on this wall so far. And then I do also have a gallery wall on this wall, but I just haven't decided on like photos for those frames, because I want to do like our photos in there, versus this wall will have like some Etsy prints or something like that. So yeah, that's what it's looking like so far, like those two things, to the gallery wall here and then the gallery wall on the other side. Let me know your thoughts and what you guys think about like the layout or whatever, or should I change something? I don't know, just let me know. Just a quick view from the living room inside of the kitchen. This is what it looks like in the evening. It is 6:13 currently, and obviously it's dark outside, so this is what it's looking like. So once I take that table out and put the breakfast table with the rug and stuff, I think it'll look really pretty, just to like give it some warmth or something. And we used to have lights above the cabinets, but Matt has to fix those. Something ended up breaking in there. So yeah, that's the view into the kitchen.